Hello there, how are my favorite ladies, the Yoga Pants CEOs? Hope you guys are doing great. And sorry that I'm coming to you on Friday. I don't want to mess with the videos that you guys are doing, the live videos. So again, starting next week, I'm back to my Tuesday, Thursday schedule of live videos. But I just want to make sure that I came to you one more time this week, especially because this is something I've heard from so many people over the last couple of weeks, just saying, struggling because they feel like they don't have an upline. Maybe their upline quit or just isn't working the business much, or they don't feel like they have a great upline or a great relationship with their upline. So I thought it was worth doing a little video and giving you my 2 cents. So if this is you, then definitely listen up, okay? And if not, don't worry, you're gonna hear some really, really good points for us just to sort of drill in. So first and foremost, know that regardless if you had an upline or not, it really doesn't matter. I am reading the book called The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. And success principle number 1 is that in order to experience success in this life, we need to act as if everything is up to us. He talks about this formula, right? So you've got this situation, no upline, let's say, your response to it. So the situation plus your response to it equals your result, whether you're gonna succeed or not in network marketing. So, and what's great is that he reminds us that, you know what, there are thousands of other people that are in your boat that are in the same situation as you. So in this case, no upline. And you can find so many examples of where it didn't matter. They succeeded anyway. They soared to the top. So what does that mean? What part of the equation is important? And what part of the equation do we have complete control over? Our response. So instead, if you can be like, you know what, it's okay, I don't have an upline, that with or without an upline, I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna get there. So it sort of forces us to gain one of those most critical success habits for us to have anyway. Take 100% complete control instead of pointing fingers. Well, I can see how they could do it. They've got a great upline, or if I had an upline, or if whatever, we didn't experience this problem with the company or this back office change or whatever, stop pointing fingers and be like, I'm gonna figure this out as if it's all up to me. Okay, that's first and foremost. Secondly, it's just to remind ourselves that even if you have uplines in network marketing, most folks in network marketing, Bob Heilig has a term that most leaders in network marketing are what's called accidental leaders, meaning like most leaders, a lot of times, it's almost like the blind leading the blind, right? We're all sort of trying to figure this out together. So even if you have an upline with the best of intention, the best personality, and the best whatever, and supportive of you, most times they're not going to have those most critical skills to teach you how to prospect effortlessly. Exactly what words to use that are going to work, right? And how to market magnetically on Facebook so people are coming to you, and how to retrain your brain, and then how to duplicate that for your new folks so your new people can be up to speed in a couple of months, where most times it can take them a year or two and they're still trying to fumbling and struggling with prospecting, right? So do know that again, even if you had the best, they probably won't have these skills. And because a lot of times people don't know how to market in Facebook, in network marketing. I love how, not Bob Heilig, Ray Higdon says that most folks, when they start network marketing, even if they've been successful in other businesses, they get in network marketing and we lose our mind. We lose our brains, right? We forget how to market. And we're just these excited people who think everyone needs to be on our product and our business. And we turn people off. Right? Isn't that true? I mean, I know that we have other businesses. My husband and I own a brick and mortar store. I had been a business mentor outside of network marketing for 6 or 7 years. I can tell you that I wasn't like feeling like I needed to tell my waitress about it, or trying to see how I can get my business in every conversation, or spamming my Facebook newsfeed. I didn't do any of that, right? So why would I start doing that with network marketing? Even though I might have a little bit when I started, because it's just sort of what we're taught, right? And we want to do what worked for the people who are at the top level of the company. So just know that, again, that even if you have the best upline with the best of intentions, they most likely don't have that skill set to teach you. And third is sometimes it's easier, to be honest, not to have an upline. Sorry, my words are all tongue-tied today. Because obviously you're in this group because you want to do network marketing differently. And sort of the old school, approach of, you know, your company name plastered all over your Facebook page and like sales messages, and that doesn't feel comfortable to you, right? You're wanting to do it differently in a way that feels more authentic, and you want to have a brand and attraction marketing and build online. Obviously, that's what appeals to you. But that could be frowned upon from some uplines, right? Because they don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It's not what they're taught. Because a lot of times your uplines are just going to regurgitate what they've been learning within the company, right? I feel like as a leader, we need to, one of our responsibilities is to figure out what is working now. And I think it's important to get training and information and seeing what's working both within the company and outside the company. Okay, so anyway, let's say you do have an upline, but they are doing old school, right? And they think you're crazy. What? How can you sell anything if you don't mention the name of your company, right? And there's not only one way to do it. I mean, people succeed doing it that way as well. So again, it's a big part of what feels right for you, what you think is going to be successful in the long term, and the way you choose to do it. So sometimes people are like button heads, right? It's creating conflict. Your new folks are hearing conflicting information from different leaders, and they're like, how the heck am I supposed to do it? Do I do it this way or do it that way? So a lot of times it can just actually be a benefit, you know? So it's just a different way to look at it, right? Instead of being like, oh, woe is me that I don't have an upline or a strong upline, you can see a lot of positives, right? And there are so many experts out there online that you can learn how to do it the right way. You can learn how to do it the right way. So that's just a little bit of my 2 cents about what the response if you feel like you don't have a good upline or you don't have an upline at all. Which of course then points me into, I know last week we did the 5 days of effortless prospecting. So if those of you, any of you that are in that boat, you're like, I'm just not getting this training, I'm not getting support, I don't have that upline or that mentor, I encourage you to take advantage of your breakthrough moment that we've got offered, right? I normally work with folks one-on-one, but I got one small group left to go this year. It's the last one being offered this year. We're kicking off next week, next Thursday. So you can gain those skills, and I'm confident in 2 months, absolutely, you're going to build that muscle of effortless prospecting. You're going to know what to say. It feels natural. It really feels effortless. You know what to do when you don't hear back from them, when it's crickets, when they give you a no. Like, you just know, you know that. And you know how to market magnetically. You're actually having people coming to you. You believe in yourself. You have that sky-high belief, and now you know how to duplicate it. Again, you're going to be so much further ahead. You're going to be able to duplicate it. So your new folks, like I said, are going to be able to know this in the first couple of months. So there you go. If you don't have an upline or a strong upline, so it's all good. All right. I'd love to know who is actually watching live. Go ahead and drop a 1 if you're watching live, and drop a 2 if you are watching the replay. And I won't, normally I like to see what else I can have you engage in, but I'm not going to say me if you don't have a good upline, because we don't want that word going out. Now, and just be appreciative, right? I mean, I appreciate that I have a great upline, and but again, whether we do or we don't, it's all okay. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and I am cheering you all on, and I will talk with you guys soon. Bye, y'all.